So I thought I'd do a little video here on who needs personal training. So pretty much a few points I just want to go over with this is who is personal training for? Okay, absolutely anybody for anything. It doesn't have to be for any one kind of goal. So it could be anything from fat loss, gaining muscle, gaining fitness, gaining confidence, so going the whole end of the mental health end of things as well, recovering from injuries, and just for fun. So there's so many reasons why one person can decide to do personal training. You could even do personal training if you find someone who is well trained, knows how to train themselves, but might want to learn something new, just rejigging things, learning a few new bits. You can do that through personal training. So I hear all the time people saying, oh, I couldn't do personal training, I wouldn't be able for it. Really, anybody is able for it. And it's in the name, personal training. A lot of people associate personal training with people getting hammered into the ground. It's not like that. Well, in some aspect will be, of course, but it is personal to the person. So you could get really fit person, having more really advanced exercises because that's what they're able for. Any age group at all. Even myself, I've had individuals in their late 60s, and it might have been the eldest I've had, and it was completely personalised to them. They could do things, choosing exercises, so on and so forth, that they could do themselves. Again, people who are injured, can they do personal training? Absolutely. I've had people with knee injuries. I've had those with arthritis in the knees. I've even had people who've had accidents and, things like shoulders and all this. They didn't have any range of mobility in them at all to start off with. In cases like that, 6 to 8 weeks, just huge, not even that, like halfway through these programs, huge improvements were done. And you see, it doesn't have to be about killing someone, simple things like improving quality of life in limbs, improving movement can make a huge difference, and we can do that in personal training. So in this day and age, there is so many personal trainers out there. The industry is absolutely saturated with them. People are getting qualified in it every day. So how do you know what to look out for when you're looking for personal training? Just a few things that I would say is you want to look at how much you're actually paying for. Personal training, it's a specialised industry, like doctors, dentists, physiotherapists, all this kind of thing. It's a specialised time slot. You're going to pay, a specific amount of money and up for this specialised kind of work. So if someone's charging, next to nothing for sessions, you might think there's probably a reason for that. Prices will vary depending where you go, but if it does seem too good to be true, it probably is. Like anything, the higher the reputation, people are going to be able to charge more. That is, that's very individual. That depends on the person. But too cheap, not good. Secondly, another thing I would consider really important. As I said, there's so many people in the industry now. It's not hard to become qualified to a certain extent, to get basic certification in fitness instruction and personal training. So I think it's absolutely obligatory that personal trainers practice what they preach. Anybody can go onto YouTube, can look at Men's Health, can look at any kind of websites and take exercises, see a demonstration and head to a gym and do it. It's our job to make sure we know the proper reasoning for these exercises, to know the suitability. So not every exercise is for anybody, and like this is, if you do have individuals who have contraindications, injuries, all this kind of thing, so we know or should know what exercises are suitable for different people. Also for progression, we need to know the variations, how exercises can be progressed as time goes on. So how else can or what should you really look out for as well for personal training? It is easy. A lot of people do train these days, so it is easy to have your best friend train you. They're not a personal trainer. They don't know the ins and outs, the specifics, the important details. Reputation in any line of business is always going to stand by someone. Before you take on someone as a personal trainer, don't be afraid to see what they've done in the past, and look for befores and afters. There's a lot of befores and afters on social networking sites, websites, all that kind of thing. What you want to look out for is that they're real. It's very easy, we've seen it, people to stick their bellies out in one and then in the next suck it in, and it looks like there's been a huge transformation, but not necessarily. Look for some kind of real evidence that these are real transformations. Get the timeline correct. That is looking at your more kind of 6-8 week body transformations, long-term lifestyle changes. You might not see such a drastic kind of before and after as that. I know myself, I have a little build up of befores and afters. I like to get reviews off people, just honest comments on their experience with me as a trainer. It just makes me better. I think every trainer should be doing it, should be getting reviews off their clients, and it just makes, it makes you look better. So trainers, I reckon you should do that. And one final point, personal training at the core of it all. I personally do not think it's not going to be, it should be easy, but it should not be about hammering someone into the ground and just kill them in their time slot. It should be about education and progression. It's the basis, if you're taking someone in and you're just doing the same thing the whole time, and killing them over time, is it going to make them stronger? It might make them fitter, might make them burn a bit of fat off, but will it make them stronger? Will it make them more mobile all over? Will it improve their quality of life? So there are things that you have to kind of look at with your trainers as well, that you're going to be progressing over time, because that's what you're paying for after all. So that was just a few little bits there on personal training. At the end of it all, it's for anybody with any kind of issue. Only people we probably wouldn't say are those that need to, might have contraindications, that might need to get approval off their doctors first, if there is like a proper health condition going on there. Just approve it first, and then we can see from there if it's okay. And lastly, if you are looking for personal training, January is approaching, and I know all the newbies and oldies coming back after their little breaks will be coming. So feel free to contact me on my personal page if you can find it. If not, Rachel Moss Personal Training, Matt Blaze PT as well, or you can go over to our joint page for our Beauty Beast Personal Training. Contact us on any of them. You can also check out, for more kind of educational videos, our YouTube channel Beauty and Beast PT, where we do a lot of videos. I also have a vlog on there, so you can just follow what I practice and then preach it on. So have a little look there and check it out, and try personal training.